Hey everybody, it's Jen back again with another scrapbook process video. This one is actually a page that I'm making for my local scrapbook store. I'm on their design team. The store is Treasured Memories and it's in Edmonton, Alberta, and it's absolutely the best store ever. Today I'm working with the Pebbles line. I wrote down what it was. There we go. The accent stickers and the paper with foil accents, and they're from the Spring Fling collection. So they're all covered in little bits of gold foiling, and they're so pretty. There's nothing on the back of this cut apart sheet, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut out all the cards that I want to use. I don't use a lot of 3x4 cards, so I usually like to keep the whole sheet together if there is a pattern on the back, but in this case there isn't, so I'm just going to chop them all up. I haven't yet decided which photo I'm going to use, so I'm just flipping through all these. I knew it was going to be a baby photo, but I wasn't sure which one yet, but I do decide to go with that one right there. And I'm just pulling out the cards that I think that I'll probably use, and then I have to decide which cardstock. I'm actually shocked that I went with craft this time, because I'm usually a white background kind of girl, but I went with craft. I think the reason though was because all of those pebble stickers are backed on kind of a craft background, so I really wanted it all to match. And that's Thea in the background, if you can hear her. I had tried to do this voiceover during her nap, but then she woke up, and I wasn't quite done. And I came back and I realized that none of my audio had recorded, so here we are doing it again. So I'm just cutting out the stickers that I think that I might use, and my whole reason for this layout was to use that giraffe. That giraffe is so cute, and she has so much stuff with giraffes on it, so I thought it would be really sweet to use it. And surprise, surprise, I don't actually end up using it. So right here, this is a pack of tissue paper by Cosmo Cricket. It's actually really new from 2014, and it's called She's Got Tissues. And there's 24 pages of 3 different patterns. That gold that you see there, and then there's a mint with a kind of a starburst pattern on it, and a corally color with hearts all over it, and it's really sweet. So I'm using my high-tech ways of cutting tissue paper, the edge of a ruler. The ruler doesn't even belong to me. My brother left it laying around, so I quickly ran out and scavenged it for myself. I suspect he's been scavenging in my scrapbook room for my pens, so it's only fair, you know. So I'm just trimming up some pieces. I cut them a little bit too big, but whatever. I'll make it work. I just wanted it, well, some of them were too small. I just wanted it to cover it like a frame, but I didn't want just one sheet because one sheet was just too see-through for me. I didn't really want it to be really thin looking. So here we go. I've stuck down the photo, and I'm going to fluff up all the edges. I should have left it a little longer in hindsight because I want it more fluffing, but oh well, whatever. What can you do now? I like how it turned out in the end, so it's all good. So out comes my tiny doily stash. It's not very big at all. I wish it was bigger because I love doilies. I really do. My brother calls them cozies. He said that the cozies looked really cute on my layout. So I'm going to go with a gold one layered on top of a white. Alright, so I'm going to move that around a bit, apparently. There we go. All pretty and layered. The little bits of paper from the doily cuts are all over the paper. I keep brushing them off. They're going to end up driving me insane, I think. I'm still brushing them off my desk, and I've already cleaned up. That rectangular foil doily is from Treasured Memories, my local scrapbook store. And I really love it. Sorry, my baby is so loud. But she's so cute. Anyway, it's from my local scrapbook store. I've had it forever. I don't even really like gold that much, and yet I own all of this gold stuff. And that doily is one of them. And I'm finally using it. So yay, go me. It's actually quite thick. It's like a metal. Yeah, it's like a metal. It cuts through pretty easily with my Tim Holtz scissors though, so wasn't too bad. And here I'm just using some fun foam. That's just, you know, the craft foam that you get from the dollar store. And I just stick double-sided adhesive on both sides of it, and then I use it like foam tape. It's just cheap and easy. I know that the double-sided adhesive isn't that cheap, but I have tons of it, and I had this fun foam for some reason. So, you know, it works. I really want to try cutting it in my Curio to see if it'll cut into shapes, the fun foam. Alrighty. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to try and see if I can get these cards. Hey, that one looked pretty cute on the right. I should have left it there. But I'm going to play around with this card for a really long time. And it's going to get really annoying. And then I'm not going to use it, even though it's super pretty. So I really do have to do a layout just about, or just to use that card. I'm going to try tucking it. I know that I need something on the left of that photo, but it's going to take me a while to figure out what. So that poor giraffe still hasn't made an appearance, but the bunny has. The bunny is so sweet. It's so cute. This entire collection just screams little girl layouts to me, even though there's like cakes and birdhouses. There's a really sweet cupcake on there. So I've got the floral stickers up at the top and one at the bottom. Hi, Thea. She's trying to say hi, I think. And now, oh, I'm pulling off that big flower to go there. Oh, it does eventually make it to the right-hand side, I believe. And that little doily sticker. Oh, that looked cute too. I should have done that. See? You watch these videos and then you're like, oh, well, I could have made my page so different. Anyway, spoiler, it doesn't end up looking like that. This one's so sweet too. I think it's a party hat with flowers in it, or just a bouquet wrapped up. Oh, here's where I decide that my photo needs to be matted, and I don't have another piece of cardstock that really matches it, or so I thought anyway. So what I do is I go and grab this piece of gold foiled paper from Jen Hatfield. I think it's the Homemade collection. I threw out the packaging already. Silly me. I've had it for a while though, probably since last year or the year before. And I'm just going to use it to mat my photo. And then it looks so much better. I had thought about inking the edges, but I hadn't inked anything else, so I didn't really want to start doing that. But I think that the gold foiled paper ends up doing the trick. So I'm going to pop that up with some fun foam again. Just because I had stapled the tissue paper, and every time I tried to stick the photo down, I could feel the staples behind it, and I just knew it was going to be a problem once I got it into my album. So there we go. That is the home of where that floral piece next to the photo is going to end up, and that bunny. That it will be the bunny's home. He's so cute. And I try to make this piece work, but it ain't gonna make it. And there we go with the card again. See, I probably could have left the card there. I really could have. So I'm going to grab a ruler now, and I want to make sure that that photo is straight. Every time I looked at it, it just looked kind of crooked, and maybe I had the whole thing just on there crooked. I don't know, but I had to make sure. I had shifted my mat so that it looked straighter in the video, so I think it was just the fact that my mat wasn't actually straight on my desk that was making me feel like it was off kilter. But in any case, it's good now. So there, that flower goes back on. And I'm going to turn off the camera pretty quick here because nap time was over. And I think I come back with the title already on there. I'm not sure. Hold on. We'll find out in just a second. Yes. So I had been playing around and I had found some stickers to make my title, which right now says Sweet Baby. But that's going to change in a little bit. And I'm still trying to get that sticker on there. And guess what? It doesn't end up on there. And that card doesn't either, but I'm going to try. It's so pretty. The love is all foily, like gold foil. And it's just so sweet. Alright, so here I'm trying to find some more stickers. I've decided that the bumblebees would make a pretty cute addition. So we're going to add one up to that top cluster, one down into the bottom cluster, and then one to the right of that photo. And the bumblebees are also gold foiled. They're so pretty. How many times have I said that word now? This could be like a game. See, even my baby agrees. I don't even know if you guys can hear her. I'm sure you can. She's blowing kisses right now. It's her favorite thing to do. She just does it over and over and over again all day long. It's really cute. Oh, that crown would have looked so cute on top of her head, but I didn't think it worked quite well. I felt like I made her look like a boy. I could have put some rhinestones or something on it, I guess. Would have made her look a little cuter. So now I've decided that my title needs to be Sweet, Sweet Baby. I don't know why, I just kept saying it in my head. I'm trying to find an alphabet that kind of works with it. So I do end up trying these mini market alphabets in pink by October Afternoon. I love them. They're so cute. So I'm just layering them up so the letters appear closer together instead of tiling them, like joining them right next to each other. And I'm going to do a freeze frame and show you in a second, and I just hold it all weird. So I'm sorry, but that's how I put them together. And I'm going to trim off the bottom to make it fit. So we're just going to stick them down, and I end up having to rearrange some of the letters a little bit. But then I decide that, oh, I haven't decided this yet. Oh, yes, I have. I pulled them off. Anyway, I pulled them off and I decided that I'm going to use these Dear Lizzie gold tiles. And these ones, I don't believe I overlapped them. Yes, I did. I slightly overlapped them just like I did with the mini market. But I just think that they look a lot nicer just blending in like that. They don't look so, oh my goodness, look, I'm part of the title. So then I decided that maybe I needed to bring this part up. The reason I wanted to bring it up is because I didn't really want to have to cut off the bottom of that Y. I thought it looked so cute. But I couldn't get it to work. I'm going to fiddle with it for a little bit and it just doesn't look right. So I ended up putting it back down at the bottom and cutting off the Y. If I had kept it up there, I probably down in the bottom would have just put the baby's name, which is Thea, so that it didn't look so unbalanced. But oh well, it's down there now. And I like it, even with the bottom cut off. So yeah, right there. Snip. There goes the bottom of the Y. Alright, so then I think I'm pretty much done, but I know I need journaling. So I'm going to try doing it by hand, and I can't find the pen that I want, so that kind of wrecks it for me right there. But I just draw some lines. I should have done it in brown, I'm thinking. It would have looked a lot better. And you'll see here in a little bit that I end up redoing it all. But I'm going to leave it in, this part of me handwriting, so you can see how it looked and then what I did afterwards. And when I end up redoing my journaling, it's pretty much exactly the same as what I've written here. So I did a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. It was on purpose, I promise you. I just thought that it needed to be in both places. I'm not a huge fan of my handwriting, but I'm trying to get it on to more pages. Sometimes I use my typewriter. I spelt fiercely wrong. I'll read it to you after when I show it to you how I finished it off. But I spelt fiercely wrong. So that kind of contributed to the whole wanting to redo the journaling. And you're probably going to cringe because you've figured out that me redoing the journaling means that I have to tear this whole layout apart. Yay! But it really bugged me. It bugged me that much. So here I am with gold spray paint. I don't have any gold Heidi Swapp, what is it, color shine. And I don't really like the gold that I do have. So I just decided to use spray paint. So I just spray a little bit into the cap and I use a paintbrush, and I don't suggest you try this at home because I ended up getting it all over my hands and my monitor, and yeah, it wasn't fun. And then it was really sticky it's off now. It took me a while to wash it off my fingers. So yeah, there. I didn't like it. So I got a new page and I did my blots before I put everything down so that nothing got harmed in the making. I felt like we needed something else on the left, so I put in another white and gold doily, and I did all of my journaling on the typewriter. And this is what it says. Oh, sweet baby Thea, you were only 5 days old here, and yet your daddy and I already love you so. We had no idea that we could love so fiercely and so hard until you came along and stole our hearts. Love you forever and always. XOXO, Mama. And I did do it on a slightly different tone of cardstock of the craft, but I think it kind of just helps it stand out a little bit. It's not too bad of a contrast, I mean. So here I'm just gonna finish her off with some enamel dots, and we're gonna call it a day. There will be some final pictures at the end, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching this process video with me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.